Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the second one of the day, and I want to answer a very important question, which a lot of you are asking, and I found out, is how to handle a narcissist or how to deal with a narcissist. I've got 10 steps here. I'm going to read them to you and help you guys out because I went through each and every one of these steps, and here we go. And again, thank you for being here with the channel. Like, subscribe, share, do everything. I'm doing my best to grow it. And thank you for being here. So the first one is accept them for who they really are. If you're able to do this, you're probably in a longer term relationship, and you understand that not everybody's perfect, and you already know that they're a narcissist, and you have different ways to cope with that and to deal with it, and to protect yourself and to communicate with the narcissist. Many people, such as myself, did not even know they were in a narcissistic relationship until it was over, so I couldn't do that. But if you already know, you can accept them, and that's a big one. The next one would be break the spell, which means stop focusing on them. This is easier said than done, but what it means is just that. It means when you're in a narcissistic relationship, you will be focusing on them, just like I mentioned in the last video. So much so, you'll give them all of your time and attention, and you're going to neglect yourself at times, and you're going to be like, why am I doing this? I never used to do this. You're just going to find yourself always answering to them. Yes, the narcissist will control you. So if you can break the spell, that's a fantastic thing to do. Again, I couldn't break any spell until I was out of my relationship. But for those of you that are in one, a narcissistic relationship now, and if you are aware of it and you're smart enough to figure that out, if you can break the spell, you're still way ahead of the game. Sorry, it's not a game, but way ahead of the situation. Speak up for yourself. Now this is very important. We should all speak up for ourselves when we feel we have an opinion or if something needs to be vocalized. Again, it seems very simple to do, but when you're in a narcissistic relationship, if you do this, be prepared. You could be paying the price for the next couple of days. Maybe you'll get the silent treatment, or maybe you'll be stonewalled. Anything can happen. But yes, speaking up for yourself is a human right, and you should be able to do it comfortably. If you find yourself you can't do that in your relationship or your narcissistic relationship, there's something wrong, and I would recommend taking a closer look at your relationship. Fourth one is set boundaries, clear boundaries. Again, this is something that should come within all relationships. You should definitely have boundaries, what you are comfortable doing, what you're not, what time you can give, what you can't give, and things like that. When you are in a narcissistic relationship, a lot of times these boundaries get pushed and pushed and pushed, and before you know it, you have no boundaries. You're literally a puppet doing what they want you to do in every aspect of your life. So boundaries are huge. You need to have them, enforce them, and be true to yourself. Number 5 is expect pushback from the narc. That means the narc, remember, you're there to give them supply, and you're there to support them, and you're there in their movie. So the reason you're in their life is because you offer something, you make them feel good, and you better them. You're not there because they love you. We already discussed that. And they're definitely not empaths like you are. So they have no empathy, or they choose not to use their empathy. But expect pushback, because if you don't do what the narcissist wants or insinuates, it will not be an easy road. Again, you could be gaslit, you could be walking on eggshells, you could be stonewalled, isolated, anything. Number 6, remember the truth. Big one. I can't emphasize this enough because this is one of the pitfalls that I had, is when you're dealing with a narcissist and you remember a version of a story a certain way and they remember it differently, over time, they erode your memory. They break you down, and you start thinking, wow, I remember this memory going this way, and this one was that way. And they're like, no, that didn't happen, that didn't happen. Remember and be true to yourself. I can't emphasize this one enough. Your memory, it's you. You're on the planet for a reason. I'm sure that your instincts are correct, and your memory, I'm sure, is solid. So don't let them fool you into thinking that their recollection of an event where certain things are accurate, when in fact I'm certain that yours are just as accurate, if not more. Remember the truth, and that means remember your memory of the truth and be truthful to yourself. Find a support system. This is massive. So in any relationship, maybe you're finding yourself with not as many friends or family around as you're accustomed to because you're in a narcissistic relationship and the narc demands so much of your time. You need to make time. You need to make time for your family, for your friends, for you, so you can have a self of sense, a self of person, a self of worth, and so you know reality. When you're in the narc's world and that's what you know, there's no one to bounce things off of, nothing to judge and to gauge or compare. You're just in the narc's bubble and you do not want to be there. You need to develop friendships, keep in touch with your family, co-workers, whoever it is, but you need to be bouncing things off different people, and you cannot just rely on the narc. The narcissist's reality is completely different from what yours is, believe me. Demand action from the narc. So this one's a little difficult because it's the narc, but if you're discussing any of these things with the narc, like, hey, I think I need more, I need this, and this from you. Many times what they'll say is, yeah, of course, I'm gonna do it, and they won't do it. So if you find idle promises that they're not helping you out or they're not following through with their commitments, be prepared. You need to follow up with these things. Take care of you is a simple one. It's what I said in the last video. You are the utmost important person on the planet. You need to take care of yourself. You need to fill your cup up. Once your cup is full, then you can help others, which includes the narc. You need to take care of yourself because nobody on the planet will take care of you the way you do. And this is a basic common instinct, and you need to do it. I failed at this over my 6-year marriage, and I was giving and giving to my family, and no longer do I do that. And you need to take care of yourself. And finally, move on. A lot of you guys that are on the channel, you know that I've already moved on from the narc. It's the best move I've ever made. And you need to move on from the narc if you're finding out that you're not getting respect, love, empathy, kindness, compassion, if you're being gaslit, or maybe the cell phone is more important than you are, or things just, they're not equal or relatively equal. Another big thing is if the person you're involved with, if they're not apologizing to you when they do something wrong, or if they're not owning up to their mistakes, that's a massive problem. Just pay attention to all these signs I'm telling you guys about, and watch more of my content, because all these things add up. This is a cheat sheet for you to get better and to circumvent the issues that I had. So guys, that's it for today. I'm gonna post this, and I'll see you guys on the channel. Thank you again for being here. Like, comment, share, thumbs up, the whole 9 yards. Ask me questions. I appreciate your time, and I really hope I'm making a difference for you guys. I love you guys, and remember, you're not alone. You are not alone. Thank you. Bye.